Hey everyone, it's Unnerved back here with another Star Wars Destiny gameplay video. This time we're playing Luke Ray. This is game 2, and we are going to be playing against a Unkar FN Kylo deck. And those decks are deceptive, so we're going to see what we can do here. Unkar does have some good targets. We have mulliganed our whole hand. We're really looking for Force Speeds and Vibroknives. We got the Vibroknife, got Caution. Deflect here probably is not that great. It'll probably be a discard to reroll, but yeah, so we're gonna roll out and see what we can do. Good luck, have fun. Okay. Okay. All right. So I mean, we didn't have a great opening hand. We've got to use the Force, so we can action cheat. Like once we get Ray in, we can action cheat one action with use the Force to push Luke to a 3 side. We rolled 2 to his 2, so we're re-rolling here. I rolled 3 to his 5, so he's got a choice here. He's got Mos Eisley or Maz's Castle. He's going to take his. So we're going to put 2 shields on Luke. He's going to start us off. He's going to spend 2 resources. Probably going to put a weapon on, a holdout blaster on FN. Pretty typical FN shenanigans here. I think I want to burn FN down quickly. He's got his ambush action on FN. He rolled a blank. So with his ambush action, he's force speeding Kylo. I like that play. I think that's cool. We're gonna roll Luke in. At this point, he doesn't like you is about the only removal he's got. So what I can do here is get 2 actions. Flip the resource side to a 3 damage and deal 5 to FN. I think the order of operations here is FN to Kylo. That's my opinion, anyways. So he didn't have the removal, doesn't have the resource for, he rolled a 2 and a shield. All right, so we're going to spend 2. We're going to get 2 actions. All right, first action, we're going to roll Ray. I actually don't have the resource for the one with the force to the resource side. So second action, we'll do 3 to FN. Okay. Probably chuck the deflect here. I'm not going to take, obviously, the caution. I could caution Ray. He's only going to get 1 resource off Unkar if he uses Unkar's ability here. And I can, yeah, we'll lose the deflect to a reroll. And see if we can't get upwards of 5 damage potential here. We got another 1. Okay. We lose the Return of the Jedi, so he gets a resource. I'm gonna dump use the Force. Okay, that doesn't help. Playing against a mill deck, like, I don't think I want to really do a ton of this, but if I can get FN near dead this turn, that's, you know, in theory, I could get upwards of, it's going to flank the Vibroknife away. Okay. We're going to do one more reroll here. It goes to a resource side. So we'll just take the resource and probably end up claiming here. He hasn't rolled FN in yet. He spent his resource, so that means he can't resolve the 2 damage from Kylo. Alright, he didn't even roll FN in, so I guess that's a thing. And we'll just stand back up, and okay, he's going to return the holdout blaster to his hand. I think that's kind of robbing Peter to pay Paul there with that deck, but maybe that works. I'm not 100% sure. Alright. Got the 4 speed now, which is good. He's going to re-hold out blaster, roll the blaster in. Rolls a blank again. Oh yeah, you get an ambush. Got the ambush off holdout blaster again, so he's gonna roll Kylo. I think what I'm gonna do here is confidence. And we'll take the 4 speed. I don't mind taking 1 from Kylo. I definitely don't want him to just be able to move with 4 speed to any real positive position. So it's now his action again. Alright, he got a disrupt 1. That could put a little monkey wrench in things for me. So I think what I'll do is I will go ahead and spend my resources, get out of Ray's staff, get out of force speed with my free action roll Luke. Alright, so Luke rolls 2 and a 1 resource again. It's going to electroshock the Luke's 2. Leaves him with no resources again. Actually, what I want to do is, he doesn't have the Unkar value, so we're good for now. We want to get these... Oop. Sorry. Forgot to grab the other 2 dice. There we go. So now he doesn't have enough to use Unkar's ability to get the Makashi, and I'll probably discard the Makashi just because I don't want to get... Although I could get 2 resources and play it. He's now got the 3 for it, so we'll take 2 actions. First action, I'll get 2 resources. Second action, I'll spend my 2 resources. We're just trying to set up a turn here where we get Makashi on the board. What that does is get Unkar down to only getting a resource off of Unkar's ability, which is exactly what he was going to try to do. So I'll discard a random card. He gets Force Illusion, so he gets a resource. I'll do 1 FN. Okay. Yep, gets a resource off the 4 speed. That's a much smarter play there. And we'll stand back up. So done 4 to FN. Not super excited about the damage output so far, but we are kitted up now. I've got a Premonitions I can put down with a 1 with the Force. That gets high value cards out of my hand for Unkar's ability. Okay. Gonna get to roll the Knucklers out. Rolls the 1 side so he can deal 2 damage. Okay. Double Knucklers. That works pretty good. Got my heroism. Okay. Still got an ambush action. Alright, gonna go for the flamethrower. Oh, I don't know why he did that. That goes over here. Gets a resource, okay. Alright, so now it's me. My turn. Okay. Yeah. So let's roll Luke. Alright, so we got a 3 focus and a +1. That's 4 damage. Now he can play it. Yep. Okay. Like, I know what he's aiming for here. And so again, I don't really want to lose force speed, but he rolled no value, so it gives me a little time here. He's not set up on Unkar yet. He might have a he doesn't like you though, so I think what I'll do is I will take what I can get here. I'll do 4. Puts it puts FN within dying range here. Okay, he still can't use Unkar yet, so I could have. Oh, I should have just. Oh man, I should have just my allied the force. That was a major play mistake on my part. I just recognized it. That's okay. I got a little excited. I can still pull it off, I think. No, I can't. Okay. So we'll take 2 actions. The first action will focus to this side. Second action, we will do this and this. That should kill. He was at 8, goes to 11. Yep. And then 1 to the Kylo. Okay. Has the 3 sides, so now we definitely don't want to lose my ally as the force. As much as I don't want to lose force speed, we're going to premonitions. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I'll take a damage. Which target? Okay. It's for 1. And I'll claim and put force speed back to my hand to get a resource. Okay, use the force is really good here. We don't want to get it hitting our we don't want it hitting our you know, a Kylo special here. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend 2, replace the vibro knife with a use the force. And then with the extra action, we will we'll just set up Luke. We'll set up Luke with the force speed, and then we'll let him go. Still have 2 resources left. Both force misdirection and use the force are possible here. we can roll out Luke and Rey, get extra actions, use the Force, set up for a pretty big turn to push down Kylo here. All right, so he had to quit because said work called. I think he knew also that this was not going very well for him. He dealt 3 damage total the whole game. I'd already gotten rid of 1 character and was going to roll pretty big on Luke, and yeah, it was definitely going a little bit better. So the deck requires a little bit of learning how to play this deck. My first game, I think I made a lot of play mistakes. I definitely missed my ally as the Force play, which would have been really helpful and good just because um, I could have really easily blasted down FN and gotten more damage onto Kylo. So that's still me learning this deck, and this is only my second game with it ever, and we're gonna move on to the next game. If you like what I'm doing here, I hope you'll consider following my channel by hitting the subscribe button, hitting the little bell icon to get notified when I upload new content. And if you like this video in particular, please give me a thumbs up. You got any questions about the deck? I've had a great conversation with Rebel Trooper, who was the inspiration for this deck. I've modified it to some of my own liking a little bit. And yeah, we'll be happy to talk about it. So thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you in the next video.